Continuing to go through my shoujo manga part of my collection, let's take a look at all of the Margaret series that I own. Margaret is a manga magazine or like manga imprint. This is an example of a Margaret specifically. It's massive. And in my experience, just from what I've collected and what I've seen, I feel like Margaret is a little bit more young compared to manga magazines like Dessert, in that Dessert typically, I feel like it's a good, like, high school and university romance, and then sometimes adult, like, workplace romance, where Margaret, I feel like the majority is high school. And I could be wrong, just in my collection, I feel like the majority of my Margaret series are high school romance. But okay, let's look at everything. First one is called Fukakouryoku no I Love You. This is by the author of Tiger and Dragon. I read this one before Tiger and Dragon. I will say I have this one on pause right now, specifically just because there's one character that I really don't like. But overall, this is a really nice series. I really like how this author kind of depicts her male leads, because he is very similar to both male leads in Tiger and Dragon, in that he's very playful, like there's good banter. It's fun to watch him interact with the female lead. A little like super fast recap of this story. We have a girl, she wants to be in a relationship, but it's kind of hard for her. She has feelings for her childhood friend, but she doesn't think he likes her back, blah blah blah. He does actually end up liking her back, and they begin dating at the end of volume 1. Like the quickest of quick recaps. A lot more does happen. And it's just really nice. Like he is like obsessed with her. He's Fukakouryoku. Like it's very like it's overwhelming. He really is obsessed with her, and I love that trope. Just I hate his best friend. Hate his best friend so much. His best friend is dumb, and I want him out of the story. Next one is Pink and Habanero. This is another high school romance. This one is about a girl who really wants a boyfriend, but she's not popular. Her best friend is incredibly popular with like every boy in the world somehow. And it's to the point where boys will come to her, act like they're interested in her, and then drop the, oh, actually, like, can I have your best friend's contact information? Which sucks, you know? Like, so she's kind of struggling with that. And then we have our male lead here, who is a very big tsundere. Like, he's pretty mean, but it's kind of funny also. And in this volume, she learns a big secret about him, which is that he works at a night cafe. So he cosplays as a knight for work. And like while he's like really mean in person usually, at the night cafe he has to be nice. And like it's the funniest gap ever. It's a fun series, but she's kind of dumb sometimes. And it kind of bothers me a little bit. So this one I also have on pause. But I do like the premise. I like a good tsundere love interest. I like how he flip-flops. It's just I don't like how she falls for, like, he's mean like 99% of the time, and then he's jokingly nice the other 1% of the time. And when he's jokingly nice, he's obviously joking, but she takes him at face value every time. And I just find it a little bit frustrating. Another one that I am on pause is Douse Naku Koi ga ii. I don't love this series all that much. Uh, yeah. It's been a while since I've read this one. I don't fully remember what it's about. I just remember not really liking it. I remember there being a triangle with him on the cover and another boy, and I hated the other boy so much. He really frustrated me. I've read the first, I think, 2 volumes, 2 or 3, and I remember a couple of my friends telling me that like it gets better, like just read through. And I just haven't yet. I haven't wanted to pick it up. Like it's our female lead, she does cry a lot. It's in the title, and it's just like she's kind of pushy with her emotions. We're just flipping through it again. She's kind of pushy with her emotions, and he's kind of like emotionally not stunted, but like he doesn't really show it. And like on their very first meeting ever, they get stuck in an elevator together, so they get to talking, and she's like trying really hard to be like positive and optimistic, and he calls her out on being like fake positive, fake optimistic, and tells her like stop that. And like that's how they bond, kind of. And then from there, she tries really hard to get close to him, and he's still like, meh, meh. And that's what I remember of it. I'm not doing a good job. I should do a reread. Maybe I'll like it more now. But I don't see myself really wanting to read it all that much. I do think he likes her. I just think he doesn't really show it in the volumes that I've read so far. Moving on, I have Kami Shoujo to Kuro Ouji, or Wolf Girl and Black Prince is the English. This one is so old. I haven't finished it only because I don't own it all. This is a near and dear series to my heart. I like a toxic romance. What can I say? This is a series about a girl. You can see her on the back. She lies to her friends saying that she's dating this handsome boy here. And it just so happens to turn out that he goes to her school. And her not wanting her secret to be revealed, she comes up to the boy and says, like, hey, can you pretend to be my boyfriend? And he agrees if she promises to do whatever he says. And so like she becomes kind of like his like pet, where like he'll be like bark and she'll like woof woof, like it's a little bit strange. And he's called the Black Prince because he's like sadistic, like he likes making her do weird things. He kind of sucks, but there's a reason that he sucks. I haven't read it all, but like I know he has like a backstory to make up for his poor behavior. But she also sucks because she's a liar, and it talks about their relationship and whatnot. It starts out fake, then it becomes real, that sort of thing. Moving on, this one is one of my favorites. Maybe it's my current favorite Margaret, actually, looking at everything I have. This is called Ousama tachi wa anoko ni Muchuu. I really like the series. There's three volumes out right now. I only have the first two volumes because of like the postal strike happening. I can't get volume 3 yet. But this tells the story of a girl who is kind of a loner. She wants to make a good high school debut. She wants to make friends. She wants to join clubs and stuff, but she's struggling, and the student council who kind of adopt her. It's a reverse harem. There's 4 boys in the student council. All of them are obsessed with her. And I'm pretty sure he's going to be the lead, but we don't know yet. There are like 2 strong contenders for the lead, and then like 2 kind of background, like maybe male leads, but like you kind of know they're not going to win. And yeah, that's like the superest of super brief. She's in the student council. She's awkward. They help her like socialize better, and it's fun. It's a really sweet series. I really like it. Another one that I really like is called Kimi to Barairo no Hibi. Volume 2 finally came out, and again, I don't have it yet because of the strike. I will get it. I will read it eventually. I really like this series so much. This tells the romance of a girl who is kind of taken advantage by all of the teachers at her school. They see her as a very upright, outstanding student. In reality, though, she's just a normal student. They just happen to like she's easy to like manipulate, so they manipulate her. And this boy who kind of he has like chronic absenteeism, and he's been missing from school for a while. When he eventually does come back to school, she is in charge of tutoring him when it should really be a teacher in charge of tutoring him. He calls her out, he tells her she's being taken advantage of, and then from there, she has to realize that like she is being pretty naive, and he like helps her out with different things and whatnot. She tells him she wants him to go to school more. He tells her like smarten up, that sort of thing. I'm not doing a really good job of explaining it, but it is a really sweet series. That I like their relationship. It's fun. All of the characters in the series are beautiful. I don't know how the author does it, but everybody is gorgeous. Okay, moving on to the ones I haven't read yet. This time it's not as embarrassing. I've read more than I haven't. Starting off with Tsubakichou, Lonely Planet. I haven't read this one. I know it's an age gap. I think I'll be okay with it. I got this because it was by the author of In the Clear Moonlit Dusk, which I ended up not liking. And I don't like that it's by the same author, but it's in 2 different manga magazines. I don't get that. But yeah, I have this. I haven't read it yet. I don't really know what it's about. I just know there's an age gap. I have this one, which is Oshikake Ouji wa Nido Oishii. This one does have an English, surprisingly. I haven't read it yet, also surprisingly. I like vaguely know what it's about, just because it's been out for a little while, but I don't want to say in case I'm wrong. But like, I'm pretty sure it's about a guy who like transforms in between being like a child and an adult, and the woman that takes him in. I think. I don't know. I haven't read it yet. I'm going to read it very soon. It's on my like read soon TBR. Another one that I bought because I thought the art was pretty and then never read is called Neverland no Karakawa-san. I have no idea what it's about. I just know it looks pretty. Like the art is just beautiful. I have to read it. I have the first 2 volumes, so I will read it. I just haven't read it yet. And the last one I bought very recently, so it's okay that I haven't read it yet. and it's called Handmade Romantic. I thought the cover was beautiful, which is why I bought it. That's the only reason. I don't know what it's about. All the art inside, they have like a little sample on the cover. It looks so nice. I will read it. I think they had 2 volumes for sale, but I only bought the first one because I didn't know if I'd like it or not. And I don't like researching all that much before I buy because I like reading blind. I like being surprised by my stories. And yeah, that's everything. Have you read any of these comics, or have you ever read a Margaret comic? You can tell it's Margaret because it, like, if you look at the book spine, if you look at the very, very tippy top, it has a little crown. That's where the imprint generally is on at least Japanese manga. I think English manga, they put it at the bottom, I think. I can't remember. But yeah, that's on my manga.